Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're doing something a little bit different. We're looking up. We're going to dive right into how the stars might actually be the ultimate blueprint for your daily to-do list. I mean, whether you're struggling to just get started this morning or you're buzzing with way more energy than you know what to do with, it turns out your zodiac sign holds the literal key to maximizing your output.
You know, usually when someone asks about your zodiac sign, it's all about personality traits or like relationship compatibility, right? Well, instead of just asking what your sign is, we really need to be asking, what is your cosmic work style right now? Because productivity isn't just about downing more coffee or downloading some fancy new app. It's really about aligning your workflow with your innate energy levels on any given day.
To see exactly why those one-size-fits-all productivity hacks completely fail, think about this. Today, you might be sitting down to work with the highly disciplined, super-structured energy of a Capricorn. Or you might be dealing with the entirely scattered focus of a Gemini. If a Gemini tries to force the rigid schedule of a Capricorn today, no way. They're just going to crash straight into mental fatigue. Everyone's daily blueprint requires a totally different strategy.
To help you master your output, here is our agenda. We'll start with cosmic productivity blueprints, move into high energy and deep focus, slow and steady progress, balance, emotion and creativity, managing fluctuating energies, and finally, harnessing your cosmic blueprint. High energy and deep focus. The Achievers. Okay, so let's dive into the signs blessed with an immense drive today. Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, and Capricorn. Their potential for getting things done right now is absolutely off the charts. But what's really fascinating here is that while these four signs all share incredible potential for high output today, their key strategies to unlock it differ wildly. A Leo's path to success looks nothing like a Virgo's.
For instance, if you're a Leo, your strong energy today means you cannot just sit in the back row and quietly answer emails. You need to actively seek out leadership roles and really lean into decision-making tasks. Taking charge is literally what's going to trigger your best performance and get you the recognition you absolutely deserve right now. So don't shy away from the spotlight, use it.
And for our Scorpios, you are gifted with incredible deep focus right now. Seriously, do not waste this on mundane chores or casual multitasking. Direct all that intense concentration toward your most complex, demanding projects. Doing this ensures you maintain strong accuracy and control, letting you knock out tasks that would normally take you weeks.
Meanwhile, Capricorns and Virgos share a massive need for architecture in their workday. Capricorns are looking at very high productivity today, but only if they apply strict discipline and responsibility to make long-term progress. It's all about building that foundation. And just as importantly, Virgos need to lean heavily on their legendary attention to detail. For a Virgo today, structured planning isn't just kind of helpful, it is the absolute mandatory requirement to work efficiently.
Slow and steady progress. The pacer.
Let's see how this builds for Aries and Taurus. In a world that constantly tells us to hustle harder and move faster, the guidance for these two signs says the exact opposite. Your productivity actually skyrockets when you actively slow down, pace yourself, and absolutely refuse to let the urgency of other people dictate your workflow. The crucial point for Taurus is right here. Consistency and patience improve output. I know it sounds simple, but wow, it's profound. Doing things slowly and steadily will actually improve your output and take all that unnecessary pressure off your shoulders. For Taurus, rushing will literally break your workflow today. Just stick to a comfortable, unshakable rhythm.
And the exact same rule applies to Aries today, which is wild, because Aries is usually known for fiery, rapid movement. But today, you have got to avoid the urge to rush, because right now your focus needs to be tightly controlled. Steady, deliberate action is your secret weapon to actually finishing tasks rather than just starting a dozen new ones and abandoning them halfway through.
Balance, emotion, and creativity, the mindful workers.
Now let's talk about Cancer, Libra, Aquarius, and Pisces. These four signs require careful internal balance to get things done today. We're not talking about brute force or sheer willpower here. If their emotional or creative center is off, their productivity is just going to flatline. They need a much more mindful, protective approach to their workspace.
Aquarius, listen up. Your creative productivity is peaking today. So whatever you do, don't do things the way they've always been done. Lean into fresh ideas and totally innovative angles to solve problems. By trusting your creative instincts right now, you might open up entirely new work opportunities that a rigid, traditional approach would completely miss.
Now for Libra, Cancer, and Pisces, here are your absolute essential rules of engagement. Libra, you must set crystal clear priorities and aggressively avoid overcommitment today. Just focus on meaningful tasks. And for Cancer and Pisces, your output relies entirely on emotional calm. You have to cultivate a tranquil mindset to tackle your to-do list smoothly and avoid distractions. If you feel your stress rising, step back. Your productivity literally depends on your peace.
Managing fluctuating energies, the scattered forces.
So, what happens if your energy is pulling you in a dozen different directions today? Well, Gemini and Sagittarius are dealing with exactly that kind of tricky celestial weather right now. They're facing fluctuating, highly scattered energies. They have the inspiration, they have the big ideas, but executing them, that's the challenge. This requires really specific, intentional remedies to keep the day from totally unraveling.
So here is your direct productivity coaching to counter that scattered feeling. Geminis, you've got to ruthlessly focus on a single task at a time. I'm serious, multitasking is your worst enemy today. It's just going to lead to unfinished work and total mental fatigue. Close those extra browser tabs. And Sagittarius, you've got incredibly high inspiration right now, which is awesome, but you need to force some strict discipline to actually finish the projects that your inspiration starts. Don't just brainstorm, execute. Harnessing your cosmic blueprint. Master your output.
Okay, let's bring this all together so you can confidently tackle your workday. The beauty of this framework is in its targeted approach. Step 1, identify your daily energy profile based on your sign. Step 2, apply the specific cosmic strategy we just outlined. Step 3, master your overall output. It's really that simple. Whether your energy requires intense concentration or ruthless single-tasking, knowing your celestial blueprint lets you deploy the exact right strategy to maximize your day.
Which leaves us with one final, absolutely crucial thought as you look down at your to-do list right now. Are you going to swim against the current, trying to force a work style that just doesn't fit your energy today? Or will you embrace this guidance? Will you fight your cosmic blueprint today, or use it to get things done? Thanks so much for joining us for this explainer, and we will see you next time.